No! What's your drunk superpower? Boy advice. How have you coped with online lectures? Do you think COVID is actually going to end by June 21st? What made you want to get into social media marketing? I'm such a lightweight, this is so embarrassing. So it really does nothing. I say that, I got drunk from it on New Year, so. If you had to give a title to this chapter in your life, what would it be called and why? What inspired you to get into fashion? Oh, is that going to be controversial? I don't know. YOLO! How much would that actually bother me? How are you so confident? I love it. Is this a trick question? If you could gatekeep anything, what would it be? Okay, let me Google what gatekeep means. It is what it is. Shit happens and life goes on, so you just gotta take every day as it comes. So cheers to that. Oh, I can feel the wine kicking in. Why am I scared to film this video? I don't know, you tell me. But welcome back to my channel. Ooh, that was the most basic YouTuber thing I think I've ever said in my life. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I think it's because there's many things that can go wrong in this video as to why I'm scared. One, I've been chatting so much shit in my vlogs. I don't know whether this SD card's actually got enough memory. And I'm also not going to know if it stops recording, so oh well. And then second, oh yeah, I don't know if this top makes me look weird. I can see myself in the mirror, that's why I keep giving myself a little side eye like, but it's on now, so we're just gonna have to embrace it. So if you think I look stupid, then just don't tell me, because I don't need to know. And also third, guess who was being sick? Not last night, the night before. So that was fun, which means that my stomach is very fragile right now, to say the least. And on that note, I did have 2 coffees just before I started filming this. I am going to be drinking some alcohol in this video, so, but on that note, oh my god, shall I show you what I've got? Okay, yeah, so basically what had happened was, what happened? Oh, I told myself, because I was like, let's just not drink, do you know what I mean? Let's be sensible. But then I thought, no, that's boring. Not that it is boring, but you know, I was just, anyway, right, I wanted to drink basically. I wanted an excuse to drink, even though my stomach, I might be throwing up in the next few hours, but it's fine. We're gonna live in the moment, guys. But yeah, anyway, what I was gonna say was, I told myself, right, if the sour's in the garage, then it's my sign to drink. So, and guess what I found? A bottle of sours, but it's literally got the most pathetic amount in the actual whole entire world, but we're just gonna have to go with it, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm slowly creeping closer to the camera. But what I am gonna do is, oh, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know this top, I don't know whether it's gonna give me sweat patches. If some of these questions get a bit intense and I get a bit sweaty, then I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually start answering the questions soon, because I already know this is gonna be a long video as it is. So I'm gonna take a shot if I don't want to answer a question, but I doubt there's gonna be many questions that I don't want to answer, but you never know, so it's not like we've got much to shot anyway, so let's hope that there isn't too many questions that I don't want to answer. But yeah, I've got a bottle of wine, which, you know, do I want to drink wine? No, I don't. Let me show you. Probably so out of focus now. Woo, hey! But hang on. So this is the wine. Oh god, I really need to sit up because my fat rolls are going to be coming out. But whatever, who cares? Anyway, right. So this is the wine. This is the wine. This is, well, this is the wine, but this is the wine. You'd think I'm drunk already, wouldn't you? Wow. Oh god, Emily, get a grip. I think I've had it before, but I can't remember whether I liked it. I think it might have just been like mediocre. We're not messing around. It's 11.5%, which I think is quite high, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. And do you know what? I'm gonna start the video by downing the wine, just so you know how serious I am and how committed I am to this video. Is this gonna be a good idea? I hope no one's asked for advice, because I'm not gonna be able to help you. Also, I've got a lecture to watch. Emily, right, okay. Cheers to that, guys. I don't know if this is gonna be nice. Hang on, I've got some squash as a tracer. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I'm really sorry. Oh, but I also put the LED lights on because I thought it looked cute. Okay, we ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, I shivered so much that I've just put squash down my fucking... Oh, why am I doing this? Okay, anyway. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to actually get straight into the questions. Oh, I already know. Right, I'm just going to... Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to get straight into the questions, and I need my phone. I don't know where my phone is. Haha, we came really well prepared for this video, as you can see. Oh, it's here. Oh my god, sorry if you can hear the bin man in the background, but there's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. And also, oh my god, I'm so sorry that this video is very late.
Playing from Noggins, Moot.
Oh my god, I'm connected to my... Oh my god, listen to how weird this story is. I always fall asleep watching like podcasts and shit, and I somehow fell asleep watching the watching a Sideman video, and I am not kidding. I was full on asleep at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Tell me why my Alexa had connected to my laptop and KSI started shouting through my Alexa. It scared the shit out of me. But anyway, that was a story that you really didn't need to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna get on to the video. I've not read the questions yet. I've read a few of them. But well, that was when I was excited when I posted it because I was scared no one was going to comment. But it's got 56 comments. So for that reason, I'm actually going to shut up. Okay, so the first question. I'm going to attempt to sit up straight. But if I slowly turn into like a slug, then please don't judge me. What's your favourite word and why? I'm going to say, I can feel the wine kicking in. I think my favourite word is squiggles, and it always has been. And I actually named my hamster Squiggles, and that's why she was named Squiggles. I just think it's fun, isn't it? Like, this is such a shit answer. Why am I doing a Q&A? That answer, we can do a shot. And whoever asked that question, I don't know whether that you're going to want me to say your name, so I don't know. Oh my god, she's also called Emily. Cheers to that, Emily. Sorry for the bad answer. Okay, next. Do you have a quote you live by, and if so, what is it and why? Do you know what? I have a wall here. You're not going to be able to see it, but I always, like, there's some like inspirational quotes on here. So some of them are like, hey, maybe don't worry about shit before it actually happens. We could all be better humans, which is very true. You can always be better. Oh, wow. Okay. This video is going to go downhill very quickly, I can imagine. Oh, here we go. Today is going to be a good day, and here's why. Because today, at least you're you, and that's enough. But that's not my favourite quote. I would say my favourite quote is, life is like a piano. The white keys represent the good, and the bad keys represent the bad. But you need both to make music. You need the bad to appreciate the good, if that makes sense. And another favourite quote is, it is what it is. I think I go from that, like, yeah, I would say it is what it is definitely probably mostly what I go by, to be honest. You know, shit happens and like life goes on, like deal with it whilst you can, and then get over it, because it is what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Once it's done, it's done. There's nothing that can undo it, so you might as well get over it, choose to deal with it, get over it, and then move on, because otherwise you can sit there pondering and being like, oh, well, why did it... Is there sweat dripping down my arm? No, I think I'm hallucinating. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, you can carry on like being like, oh well, you know, winding yourself up about it, but then realistically the only person you're going to be pissing off is yourself. You can be annoyed about it and sit there and annoy yourself, but realistically the people involved don't care anymore. So, you know, by sitting there and just winding yourself up about it, the only person you're pissing off is yourself, and you don't deserve that. So it is what it is. Shit happens and life goes on, so you just got to take every day as it comes and appreciate the good, the bad and the ugly. Cheers to that. Oh, I'm gonna have to remind myself to drink. Okay, this is awful. Don't ever get the 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so someone asked, because obviously this is my digital marketing account. Someone's asked, I don't know if you're old enough to remember when Primark sold the small range on ASOS, but if you do, any idea why that idea failed or ASOS unpartnered? I don't know if I was old enough to remember. I don't remember it, but I would imagine it was just because it didn't work very well, or maybe there was a conflict of interest. Okay guys, it cut out, but it's completely fine because we've hacked the system, so now we know when it's going to cut out because it stops flashing red. That means the intro literally took 12 minutes and I can only apologise about that. But yeah, I would imagine it was just a conflict of interest, or they both had two different objectives, or maybe ASOS target audience and Primark's target audience could have been two completely different audiences. Personally, I won't go on ASOS to look at Primark stuff because, and also the costs for Primark would have increased if they wanted to sell online, and they probably, you know, they didn't want that. That's the whole reason they don't have a website. But moving on, if you could gatekeep anything, what would it be? I don't know what that means, man. Okay, let me Google what gatekeep means. I've just gone from sounding really smart to not knowing what gatekeep means. What does gatekeep mean? It's a verb to limit how much role another party, often a spouse, has in some task. For example, to limit how much one's husband can raise one's children. Eh? Oh, or to control or limit access to something. Okay, I'm going to assume it's the latter. Oh, what would I do it to? To anything. Wow, that is a good question. I would... Oh my god, what would a gatekeep? See, I'd say drugs, but I don't... You know, who am I to say who can and can't have drugs? Okay, let me think. Gatekeep. Wow, who asked this question? This is such a good question. Lily, you've stumped me. I don't know what the answer is. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I actually don't know. You know what? I'm going to take a shot because I actually can't answer that question. If anyone's got any good answers, please can you let me know in the comments, because I'm clearly too stupid to know the answer. If I could gatekeep anything, what would it be? You know what? We'll just say virus. Do you know what I mean? I'm not allowed to say it apparently, because apparently YouTube can take your videos down, but I would gatekeep that and give it to absolutely no one apart from literally the worst people in the world, like Jeffrey Epstein. How are you so confident? I love it. Oh, do not make me cry! Stop it. Okay, is this a trick question? Because I wouldn't say I'm confident. I would say, okay, I wouldn't say I'm confident, I would say that I don't care. And I mean that in a sense of, wow, okay, this is okay, so first of all, do you know what? You've just got to think, I'm going to make this a really short answer, but you've just got to think, imagine yourself, okay, so say if you're worried to do something like, okay, so let's say you want to make a YouTube channel and you think, oh, I've not got the confidence to do it. Picture what you want to do. Think about why you don't want to do it. So say you haven't got the confidence. Think about why you don't want it, like why you don't think you've got the confidence. So let's say, again, if you wanted to make a YouTube channel, say, oh, I haven't got the confidence because I'm scared that people at school are going to judge me. Picture the worst case scenario of what can happen in that situation. So let's say, okay, so what would bother you the most? For God's sake, the wine's gone to my head. I'm such a lightweight, this is so embarrassing. Okay, so the worst case scenario. Then you've got to think, how much would that actually bother me? Do you know what I mean? How much would that actually bother you? Would it bother you? Like, and if it does bother you, think about why would it bother you. So yeah, I mean, in terms of like doing stuff, then that's how you can be confident. But then again, I think there's a difference between confidence and not caring. Do you know what I mean? Like, picture the worst case scenario and think about how much it's actually going to bother you. And if it doesn't bother you that much, then what have you actually got to lose? And then if it doesn't work out, then you're just back to square one. Like, you haven't lost anything from it, have you? So just do whatever makes you happy. Moving on. So yeah, but if you do want to know more, not that I'm gonna like, you know, self-promo, but I did do a video and it's called like how to stop caring what other people think, and it's like half an hour video, I think. I don't really know, but yeah, there's more in that video. But I'm sure that you can gain your confidence. Just do a lot of self-discovery and pick out the bad bits of you, sort them out, and then, you know, go ahead with your life. And you know, who gives a fuck what other people have got to think, as long as you're having fun. You only live once. YOLO! What's your star sign? I'm a Libra. I don't know what that means. Wait, let me get my wine. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about the intrusion. Yeah, what's my star sign? I'm a Libra. I don't really know much about it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really into star signs and stuff. Oh, is that gonna be controversial? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it, but feel free to text me and let me know. Okay, what inspired you to get into fashion? Oh, do you know what? I'm not that fashionable. I really wish that I was, but I'm afraid I'm not. I think it's just girls on Instagram, do you know what I mean? Like, you always want to be trendy, don't you? But I think this is because I've got a fashion TikTok, but I am actually just doing digital marketing and I picked the fashion sector. I just think it's interesting, do you know what I mean? Like, the way that we all like change, like, do you know, there's like the whole Y2K now, and like fashion just goes in circles, doesn't it really? Like, people are, I mean, look at the top that I'm wearing. People are slowly like starting to wear like older things now and like older trendy stuff, and like the whole baggy jeans. I don't know, I just think it's interesting. Like, it's fun, do you know what I mean? I used to do like really colourful eyeshadows, and now instead I've bought a bunch of funky tops. I bought a top with a dinosaur on the other day. I can't wait for it to come. Woo! Yeah, so I wouldn't say I'm fashionable at all, but just that. Okay, I'm gonna drink. Should I down it? Should I down it? Am I still recording? Sorry, I keep looking over there. I'm checking if I'm recording. Fuck. Okay, should I down it? You ready? 3. Okay. Dad, I've got your teddy bear just to help me out with this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it's not bad wine. I think it's just because I'm toning it. Oh my gosh. I best take a film now before I end up drinking all the wine. Bloody hell. Oh god, okay, no, I actually saw this. Oh my gosh, this is the same girl, isn't it? This is the same Emily. Emily, me and you, can we be friends? Oh my god, this is such a cute question. Okay. If you had to give a title to this chapter in your life, what would it be called and why? Emily, you're really popping off with these questions. Shout out to you. I feel like during this whole year of this whole pandemic, I have done a lot of self-discovery, I think, I would say. And just like, so I don't know what I call it, what would I call it? That was a good question. You're really popping off with these questions and I don't know the answer to them, love. I would call it, I don't know, something to do with me without sounding like a vain bitch. I want to say finding myself, but that's really boring. Oh my god, should we call it like Finding Emily, like Finding Nemo? We'd call it Finding Emily. Oh, that's cute. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with that. Moving on, have you got any awkward boy stories? Okay, I have, but I've got a boyfriend, and if he had a YouTube channel and he was sat here chatting about awkward girl stories, I think I would be fuming. So, I'm going to do a shot. Okay, you ready? Oh god. So it really does nothing. I say that. I got drunk from it on New Year, so. Oh, guys. Okay, hey guys, it's Emily from the future. I just wanted to let you know that if anyone's noticed the rashes all over my body, it's completely normal, don't stress. For some reason I turn into the Hulk when I have alcohol enter my body and I just get a bunch of rashes all over me. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Bye, I love you. I just wanted to let you know. Okay, see ya. I'm getting sweat patches. I'm getting sweat patches on this top. I told you I might have to put a jacket on because that's a bit embarrassing. How have you coped with online lectures? I hate them. Do you know what? I actually love them. Do you know what I think you need to do? Set yourself a time to do them. Like, wake up and as soon as you wake up, maybe watch a few YouTube videos, maybe watch this YouTube video, haha, self-promo, and then get up and do them. Because the thing is, once you do the online lectures, you'll feel motivated to do the work. It's like, do you know when you go to uni and you come back and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do all this work when I get back. And then you get back and you're like, I don't want to do it. It's kind of like that. But obviously you've not got the whole process of getting back, so you end up just doing it anyway. Also, okay, I've coped with them by not doing them when they're live. I've done them after they've been recorded and then I watch them on ×2 also. Not sure that I'd recommend that. Well, I would recommend it, but you shouldn't do that because my attendance is 0% because I just haven't joined any of them. But I'm doing the work, so moving on. What's your drunk superpower? I don't know. What do I always do when I'm drunk? That's the question. I went through a phase where I always spoke like a roadman when I was drunk. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. But I'm over that now, thank God. I don't know why I did it. It just came out, like, do you know what I mean? I'd just start chatting, like, proper, like, I don't know. I'm not going to do an impression because that's going to be embarrassing. But, what's my drunk superpower? I would say, what is my drunk superpower? Doing shots, to be honest. I'm really good at doing shots. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm quite good at doing shots. My friends are going to be watching this like, Emily, no you're not. You're not good at doing shots at all. But I am. They're lying to you. They're lying. Boy advice. Oh, okay. I don't have any boy... Okay, boy advice. Wow, okay. Honest to God, I'm saying if you are between 16... No, if you're in secondary school, don't waste your time on boys. Is that going to be... Do I say that? To be honest, I am in no place to give boy advice because my boyfriend basically grafted for me for 2 years. Haha. Sorry, Reese. He's gonna hate me for saying that. But yeah, I didn't have time for boys at all in secondary school. Like, I just didn't. I always used to think, like, why do I need a boyfriend? Do you know what I mean? I had my friends. Like, I had a really good group of friends, and I'm actually still friends with basically all of them now. So don't waste your time on boys. Like, unless you found someone that you genuinely... Oh my God, I've drank too much alcohol. I can't say genuinely. If you genuinely think that they're worth it, then obviously, you know, do your thing. But listen, if you're in like year 9, how old is this girl? I don't know how old she is, she's on private. But if you're like in year 9 or year 10 or even year 11 or even 6th form, like, if you don't think that you're going to be with them for a decent amount of time, just don't waste your time on them. Do you know what I mean? You can literally be spending that time having fun with your mates. And like, I know obviously you can learn from relationships and this, that and the other, but like, if you don't think you're going to be with them for you know, at least like a good portion of your life, don't worry about, you know, oh, they've slept with another girl. Get rid of them then. Do you know what I mean? See ya. Oh, they're being a dickhead. Okay, bye. You don't need them. I don't know. I don't think... You know deep down if you want to be with them or not. And if you don't want to be with them, then don't waste your time with them. Do you know what I mean? And like, even if it's harsh... Why am I still holding this teddy? Sorry. Okay. You're gonna have to go back, mate. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, and also, if you want to stop speaking to a lad, please tell them. Please just tell them, because I also do want to say this. If you are messaging a lad and you just ghost him and never give him an explanation, you're a bad person. I'm sorry you are. And it's the same for lads. All you've got to say is, sorry, I'm not interested. Stop ghosting lads, and boys, stop ghosting girls. Just stop it. Just be upfront. There's plenty more fish in the sea. And at least now they know. Isn't really a question, but can we meet your dog? Oh my God, yeah, I forgot about this. I replied to this saying, absolutely, I'll put him in the video. Hang on, BRB, I'll go and get him. I'm back. My dog didn't want to be part of the video. I did try and record him, but he's sleeping and was not in the mood to play apparently, so don't, what do you need? Take the milk. Okay guys, this is my dog. Are you really going to sit there? Do you remember the portion of the video where I didn't want to be interested? This is my dog. Clearly he just likes to show up when he's not wanted. I'm joking, what you always wanted. Are you kidding me all day? Do you really want to be in the thumbnail that much? Yeah? Okay. Let's do that then. Moving on. Oh my god, right, this girl, she put definitely not Tilly, so, but she said, I'm going to ask a few questions if you need any more, and she asked a bunch of questions, so I'm going to answer as many as I can, but I'm aware this video is very long. After uni, what are your plans? I don't know. I'm literally just taking it every day as it comes because I have no plans whatsoever. I'm hoping that maybe I can just get a job and I'll figure out what I actually want to do in final year maybe, or I don't really know. I'm just enjoying digital marketing as a whole and I don't really mind what sector I go into, you know. And so I'm going to take a shot because I actually don't know how to answer that. And the second one is, what's your dream job? I also don't have one, so I don't have a dream job. That's quite sad, isn't it? I've not got my life planned out, but just that, we'll have to do 2 shots. Ugh. Considering you do fashion, what are your favourite places to shop at? Oh, well, it was Topshop, but then it shut down. But yeah, definitely Topshop, but some sustainable brands. Weekday is an absolutely stunning brand. And to be fair, not that I'm going to slam Topshop, but Topshop are selling jeans for 50 quid, so a Weekday, and Weekdays are sustainable. So make it make sense, Topshop. But obviously, I only realised that once I started this TikTok account actually, so, you know. But I also do enjoy Quiz. Quiz have some really nice tops for when you're going out. Also, I like to shop. I like to shop at Pretty Little Thing, and I like to shop at Misguided. I fucking love Misguided. Oh yeah, and also ASOS, 1,000,000% ASOS. I absolutely love ASOS with a passion. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I buy from pretty basic shops. Like, I never really branch out. But yeah, moving on. What is your biggest fear? Death. Like, it is really that simple. But at the same time, I don't want to live forever. Like, I have watched The Vampire Diaries and I've watched the originals, and I can see where Rebecca Michelson is coming from, where she says, like, you know, I've been living this life for centuries now. You know, there's no point. I don't know, I guess I'll get out of the fear when I get older. Well, as I'm getting older, like, I'm kind of not being as scared because, yeah, obviously no one wants to die, but at the same time, you know, if you lived forever, your days have no value, like, time has no value. I could be sitting here today and I could spend the whole day in bed doing nothing, but then I'd be like, the thing is, like, I'd be like, oh, well, you know, I'm living forever, so today's literally nothing. Whereas now it's kind of like, well, you've only got a limited amount of time, Emily, so enjoy your day. Oh, okay, I'm back. It cut out. But what piece of clothing that you own could you not be able to live without? Honestly, these joggers. I've been wearing these joggers. These are just my go-to joggers. They're literally from Topshop. And yeah, I literally just love them. Like, they fit really nice, they're comfy, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a ketchup stain on them. And I've worn them anyway because I don't know what else I want to wear, because I was going to put jeans on, but I thought there's no point putting jeans on. But yeah, moving on. What country do you want to go to after lockdown? Well, I would love to go to Italy. It's very fun. Oh, and also Ibiza. What made you want to get into social media marketing and just marketing in general? Okay, so ever since I was younger, I always wanted to do... Am I really going to break myself out? Okay, I guess I am. Basically, when I was younger, like in year 9, I used to have... I think I've said this before actually. I had like fan accounts and I used to just love editing. Like, honest to God, nothing made me more happy than editing videos and photoshopping pictures. And so then when I looked into, obviously like I had fan accounts, and then oh, I thought my button was undone then, I was going to say, I went into like, so then obviously I do like social media, and then I still really wanted to do, like, I still really enjoyed editing videos and stuff. But obviously I was in like 6th form and that, so I wasn't really doing anything. Like, I remember me and my friend Luke literally made a YouTube video before, and he edited it all when I got home, and I was like, this, and like we never put it anywhere, like it was just fun to do. Like, we filmed it when we were in 6th form and then uploaded it, and it was just, well, no, we didn't upload it, and then like obviously I edited it all, and I was like, I really miss doing this. So then when it came to uni, I kind of looked into, okay, well, I really enjoy, like, you know, understanding social media and like understanding where that's going to come from, and like creating ideas and like just being creative. So then obviously when I looked into courses, there was one, and then obviously I found like digital marketing, so then I looked into it. But I always wanted to be a trailer maker. When I say this, I mean like do you know like movie trailers? I always really wanted to do that, but I couldn't figure out what do I go into uni to do that? Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't know how to do that, so then I looked into obviously like social media, and then I found marketing, and then put them together and we made social media marketing. And at the beginning I obviously realised, shit, this isn't what I want to do, but I was like, let's just go with the flow. And I actually really enjoy it now, like, because I did business in sixth form, and it's kind of like a combo of business and like creative elements, so put them together and you have social media marketing, which is digital marketing. So yeah, but it was very fun. Do you think COVID is actually going to end by June 21st? I don't think it's going to end. You know, I don't think it's going to just magically go away. Do you mean like in terms of restrictions? I'm going to go in terms of restrictions. I would like to think so. I think obviously if, you know, everything's done right, then I'd hope so, but I'm not getting my hopes up because, I don't know, I just don't think it's a good idea to get my hopes up, and then, because I think it's a very fragile situation, do you know what I mean? Like, they need to be really careful with how they're going to go about it. And yeah, I mean, I think I would absolutely love to be hitting the clubs on June 21st, but realistically, is it a good idea to have a bunch of drunk people, you know, literally like sweating all over each other, like drinking, coughing, talking, where spits are going to be coming, do you know what I mean? Like, considering it's March already, I would like to think, I would hope, I mean, it all depends on the vaccines, doesn't it? You know, it all depends on the vaccines, and to be honest, I've not kept up with it because, I don't know, I think I've just kind of you know, embraced this whole situation. And like, I don't like looking at the news and then, you know, getting my hopes up and then, you know, shit happens and then it doesn't happen anymore. So I've just, to be honest, I've been completely staying away from it. So I'm not too sure what the vaccines, how they even work, to be honest. But, and I don't know whether that's going to be very naive of me to say, but I've just been doing it for my own, you know, mental health, I guess. You know, just staying away from the news and staying away from like articles that be like, you know, I've been trying not to get my hopes up. But I would like to, I would hope that we can all get back to normal as soon as we can. I guess, you know, it's been over a year now, like, I don't know, I would like to think it does. However, I'm not going to get my hopes up for the sake of my own sanity. I don't want to, you know, be like, oh God, I've got my hopes up, do you know what I mean? So, I don't know if that's a very pessimistic view, but I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, to answer your question, I hope that we can, but I don't really know, to be honest. Fingers crossed that we can all go out. Woo! So yeah, should we cheers to that? Should I drink another glass of wine? Because I feel like that got a bit, you know. Wait, why can I review comments? What has someone put for me to have to review the comment? I'm going to drink some more wine to that because it is a Tipsy Q&A. Oh my God, I need to take the thumbnail. I actually need to take the thumbnail before I drink all the wine. That is a bit of an issue. Okay. Oh God, it's just so unnecessary. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna pause that anyway, and I will be back. I'll be back. But it's 20 to 4 and I'm drunk. Honest to God, I actually need to reevaluate my life. Moving on. Oh, what's your hair care routine? Oh my gosh, do you want me to show you? Hang on. Okay, hang on. These are my 2 favourite products in the whole entire world. Okay, so my whole back just cracked there. I'm going to hide them from you so that you can, surprise! But I literally use whatever shampoo and conditioner apart from Tresemme because it gives me dandruff. So if you've got dandruff and you're using Tresemme, then stop doing that, because my friend also, I said, oh, Tresemme gives me dandruff, and they were like, oh my God, I've got dandruff. And they're using Tresemme, and then when they stopped, they didn't have dandruff anymore. So yeah, so literally I use whatever, and then when I get out, I literally dry my hair in Aussie Miracle Hair Insurance conditioning spray. I don't dry my hair, that's a bit dry, but don't go near the roots, go from like here below and you're good. And then brush that through, and then I put some John Frieda Frizz Ease Nourishing Oil Elixir in, and then that's it. And I know it's really bad, but I don't use heat protectant spray, but I have got it. I use the what's it called, Tresemme heat protectant spray, and I also I did use before the same one as this, to be fair. What's it called again? Ow. The John Frieda one, but I ran out of it and then never bought it again. But the Tresemme one is really good, but I actually don't really use it that much, so I know that I should. But so yeah, if you want good hair, then use heat protectant spray. Then use heat protectant. then use heat protectant spray. What's your favourite day of the week? Do you know what? I think in a normal, so-called a normal... My light's just turned off. My favourite day of the week would be a Saturday. However, I think whilst we've been, you know, in the past year, I think my favourite day has been a Monday because I just like a fresh start to the week and like, do you know what I mean? You've got new goals at that week. I feel like Mondays are always so shit though because like stereotypically they're like the start of the day, like when you go to work or when you go to uni or like when you go to school. Are you a natural blonde? No, I'm not. I have highlights. I have foil highlights in every section, but my natural hair, shall I put a picture up? I'll put a picture up here of my natural hair. At the time it was always like difficult because it was like, is she blonde, is she brown? I think looking at it now I was definitely brown. When did I bleach my hair? I bleached my hair when I was in first year of uni, I think, but it was just before I started uni, so like people didn't know that I'd like highlighted my hair. But yeah, it was a gradual process and now here we are. She's blonde, girl. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have an older brother who is currently at work, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you to him. Introduce yourself. Okay, introduce yourself. No way. What's your dream future? I don't know, so we're gonna have to take a shot. Okay, I've literally got like 3 questions left. I feel like this is getting so long. Wow, okay. How old are you? I am 20. And I enjoy being 20. I don't want to be 21 yet, but apparently I'm going to be soon. Well, not soon. It's, when is it? October. Oh my god. I forgot my birthday. Okay, maybe I should stop being short. Okay. What job do you want after uni? I don't know. Literally, as I said earlier, I'm going with the flow, so cheers to that. Oh. Is there an outfit you wore and loved, but now you cringe at that outfit? And if so, what was that outfit like? The lights should have turned off, but I don't want to keep turning it on because I feel like it's overheating and maybe that's why it's turning off. Give that all the batteries on it, so haha, fun. I think I wore pretty basic stuff before. I don't know. I would say no. However, when I was in primary school, oh my god, there's a picture of me in primary school and he used to wear like neon jeans. I don't know why I felt the need to do this. I used to wear like neon jeans, Vans, and then a top. I don't know whether I'm going to have a picture of it, but it was an awful outfit. I'll tell you that for free. This is the last question now, so I'm actually going to shut up soon. If you could only wear clothes from one brand in your life, which one would you choose? See, I'd choose ASOS, but does ASOS count? Because ASOS has other brands. You know what? We're going to go Topshop. We are going to go Topshop. But yeah, I'm going to do the final shot because there's literally the most pathetic amount. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Okay, so we're going to down this and then I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day because now it's 4 o'clock and I'm drunk, so that's great, but... Oh, gosh, okay. I can't believe I actually just recorded every single... Oh my god, I didn't do a thumbnail. Oh no! Oh well, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I can't believe I didn't do the thumbnail, for God's sake. But yeah, that is every single question. If you actually got to this point, then thank you very much. And I'm so sorry. I know this video is going to be so long. I might have to put it in 2 parts. But if it's not, then thank you very much for watching. And I need to now go and watch my university lecture whilst I'm drunk, so that'll be fun. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know if to just put my Beats headphones on now and just have a disco because I'm literally home alone. It's just me and Muttley. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you in my next video. Bye, love ya.